Tonight have decided to make the Dyson V8 Absolute your brand new vacuum. Not just a vacuum, but a cord-free vacuum. Where at Dyson, they cut the cord, but never the power. And that's what this machine is all about. We're talking about a machine that will go everywhere the dirt hides. Under the furniture, in the corners, deep embedded in the carpet, on your hardwood floors. And with that separate fluffy head attachment, and you're on a hardwood floor, you're not only going to get up the big clunky and chunky dirt, but you're also going to polish the floor all at the same time. Now, most vacuums will remove the dirt we can see. But what about the dirt you can't see? The dirt that's deep inside the carpet fibers. This agitating brush roll and this root cyclone technology and all of the power wrapped up in this Dyson V8 Absolute is designed to get down low. Take a look here at this carpet in front of me. Now, in addition to pet hair, there's all kinds of yuck embedded into this carpet. There's ground coffee and I think maybe kitty litter and heaven knows what else. We're going to get in here and cut a path right through the worst of it. One pass up and one pass back. Can you hear that kitty litter going into the dust-free, or excuse me, into the bag-free bin? Look at that little swipe of clean. Not only did it get the dirt we could see, but it got deep down inside the carpet fibers. Because if I'm only vacuuming up what I can see, that kitty litter that's down in there, once I walk on it, the weight of my shoes starts to act like scissors with that kitty litter down inside the carpet, and the carpet begins to wear from the bottom up. Take a look here as I go ahead and carpet and vacuum the rest of this. Not only is it getting the dirt deep down and on top, but it's also grooming that carpet as well. Look at how beautiful. Quick, easy, and powerful. That is the Dyson difference. We're awfully excited to bring this to you today and remind you that over 16,000 of these have been purchased since midnight last night. Already a couple dozen out of the door in this show. Many of you right now have a vacuum you've probably had for years. Probably can't even remember when you bought it. But let me ask you about that vacuum. Is it super loud? Does it sound like an aircraft carrier taking off? Does it have that weird burn smell when you leave it running too long? Is the top of it all dented in from those times you went under the bed and it didn't quite fit? All those kinds of things can happen. And then over time, the brush roll gets caked with hair. And then how about you've got that really old vacuum that you have to go to the grocery store and buy the bags with the letters on them to replace it? You know the ones I'm talking about. Those are hard to replace, and then when you do and you try to take them out of the vacuum, do you get that big poof of dust that goes everywhere? This has a bin that needs no bag. You're also going to find that it's easy to work with, easy to charge, and we've got some great colors, and today a value that is going to knock your socks off. So let's go over and take a look at what you get, remind you about what's happening with value, and let you know that this could be the day that you turn the corner on vacuums. The day that you get rid of the old vacuum as soon as this one arrives and start using the Dyson V8 Absolute. Lowest price Dyson V8 Absolute we've ever offered with that fluffy head attachment. And for the day now, we brought in $23,000 for the day. Now, if you want this red, $5,500 remain here, and there's no advanced order and no wait list. Now the blue, this may be your last show to get the blue. We brought in 6,000 blue for the day. I have 750 remaining and no advanced order in that blue. No wait list in that blue. When that blue is gone, we'll take it off the set. And then finally, most popular has been the gray. We brought in the iron. We brought in 8,000 of the iron. We have 900 that can ship out right now. After that, we will move to an advanced order in that iron, but it is the only color I have an advanced order today. Now let's take a look at your value story, because this has certainly been driving our conversation all day. When you begin to understand that if you went to retail to build our identical offer with every last accessory and tool that we're including, you'd be looking at nearly $450 at retail. You'd be a penny short of $450. Today we are at $329.98. That's a savings of over $120. But then we're going to give you free shipping and handling. And that free shipping and handling is now going to increase your savings to over $136. Delivered where? Straight to your door. I've got more good news for you. Do you have one of those cue cards we talk so much about here at QVC? If you do, you can take advantage of 9 months special financing. Now, we'll approve the full purchase price of the today's special value, which is $329.98 on your Q card. We'll then give you 9 months in which to pay it off. You do 2 things for me. Make each of your monthly minimum payments on time, that's just over $36 a month, and pay off the entire amount within the 9 months. If you do that, your interest or your purchase will not be charged any interest. 0 interest on that purchase, which is same as cash. Already 100 ordered in this show alone. One thing I'll show you right before we bring in our special guest. Take a look right here. This is a hard surface floor in front of me, and on it are piles of dirt. Now, we've changed out the fluffy head attachment here. Now, that is a mound of red glitter. Now, any other vacuum would likely snow plow that or scatter it all over the floor. It's a very fine particulate. Let's see what the fluffy head does on the Dyson V8 Absolute. Here it comes. Oh, no scattering at all. It takes care of the entire mess and cleans the entire floor and even polishes the floor after it's finished vacuuming. Now here's some clunky cereal. You can hear it, but it's not being scattered all over the floor. The Dyson V8 is taking care of it. And then we come over here. These look to be crushed crackers. No problem. And then finally, oatmeal. I open instant oatmeal in the morning, it goes poof all over the kitchen. I don't know why it happens. It's like a curse. Look at this. It just dismantles that pile of oatmeal. Doesn't scatter it, doesn't snow plow it, gets rid of it. And where does it go? Take a look right up here. All of that mess is right here inside your dustbin that requires no bags. You just empty this into your garbage and you're ready to go the next time. Debbie Fedyukov is our Dyson team leader, joining us live from her home via Skype to tell us more about this great vacuum. And Miss Debbie, it is always a great pleasure to have you back.
Oh, thank you, David. I love being with you. Thanks for having me.
So a busy and albeit snowy day outside. We're also cleaning, and maybe a good time to do some cleaning, and maybe take some stock in the vacuum that we've had for a long time that maybe just isn't doing the job anymore.
Yeah, I mean, this is great because, you know, Dyson's known for our cordless machines. We're known for creating powerful vacuums. And what this does is it's less than 6 pounds. So now it's easy to go all throughout your home. You can get under the big, heavy furniture. You don't have to move it anymore. You're going to be able to clean up high. It's cordless, so it's hassle-free. You're going to love that soft roller cleaner head. That is going to allow you to pick up the big pieces, but also polish your floors. And we're giving you HEPA filtration, which means we're trapping those ultrafine particulates. This has 150% more power at the brush bar than the previous version. You can see there it converts to a handheld. It's lightweight, less than 6 pounds. You're really going to use this all throughout your home, everything from the floors all the way up to the ceiling and in between. You'll even take it out to your car because, again, you're not tethered to the wall. So go anywhere with this. And when it's time to empty, you just simply pull up on that dirt ejector. All of the waste goes into the trash can. You don't touch any of it. And you're going to love that, you know, put it on that dock so that it's always ready to go. You can't overcharge these batteries. So we recommend you just leave it plugged in so that whenever you need it, you have that power and ability to clean up the mess.
Well, Debbie, already 300 gone in the first 10 minutes of our show. If you own a Dyson, we'd love for you to share your story. Call us at 1-800-395-1601. We'll take as many of your calls as we have time for. But Debbie, you and I for years have told our friends who watch QVC, if you're going to buy a Dyson, vacuum once your Dyson arrives, vacuum one final time with your old vacuum. Then immediately go over it with this new Dyson V8 Absolute and see what your old vacuum was leaving behind. We've heard customers use words like, I was astounded, or it was disgusting, because they're realizing how much that old vacuum is missing and leaving behind. Now you're going to be able to get down deep where the dirt hides, take it up and out of the carpet or off the floor, and your home will not just be clean, it'll be Dyson clean, right?
Yes, that's right. I mean, this has 150% more power, so you're going to love that. And there's a lot of things that, you know, maybe aren't easy, but let's take cleaning off the list. Make it easy because now you have up to 40 minutes of runtime with this when you're using the non-motorized tool. You get the soft roller cleaner head. like we said, for those big pieces or also for dusting and polishing if you have bare floors. You're getting whole machine filtration. This is asthma and allergy certified, so you can have that peace of mind. It's also got 150% more power than our V6, so you're going to be able to get that deep down clean. A larger bin. We added quick release buttons, which make it super easy to change the attachments. There's a battery level indicator, so you always know where you stand. And of course, that dirt ejector that we were showing you, that just makes it easy to empty it when you're done, hang it back up, and be ready to go for the next time. This really will change the way you clean because it's simple and easy to use and so lightweight.
Now, Debbie, one thing that we like to do is this demonstration with a black acrylic floor. Now, we took some work boots and we put them either in flour or chalk. Either way, it's equally sticky and difficult to get up. And what we're going to do is take the fluffy head attachment and go over this flooring. If any of that chalk dust or flour, whatever it is left behind, you're going to see it, because a black acrylic floor tells no fibs, right? So we're going to be able to see it right away. So not only do we want to vacuum it, but we need to polish it all at the same time. The fluffy head's going to do that. Watch what happens here. Now we'll turn the unit on and we'll go over the first footprint. Uh-oh. Disappeared.
Look at that.
Not only disappeared, but that floor is cleaner than before I started. Way cleaner. It's been polished. Let's go after this one. I'm only going to go through halfway just to show you. Oh my. Look at that. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Come back over it, and now it's not just vacuumed, but it's polished.
Yeah, isn't that great? It's such a huge time saver. What maybe would have been multiple steps to first sweep up the debris, then maybe grab your vacuum and then get out the spritzer or duster and try to polish your floor. Now you're able to do it in one easy pass because this soft roller cleaner head is engineered to break the static bond so that we're really getting that everything off. It's not leaving any debris behind. It's polishing the floor, making it look like you spent hours on your hands and knees.
Now, here's a hardwood floor, and this looks pretty clean to my naked eye. I mean, it looks worn, but it doesn't look dirty, right? Well, let's see what's hiding in there, if anything.
Yeah, and that's really the test of a vacuum, right? You don't want it to be able to just get what you can see. You want it to be able to get everything. So if there's anything, sometimes you walk across the bare floor with your bare feet and maybe you feel things stick to it that you didn't even see on your floor. This is great because it's going to find that debris, it's going to lift it up and trap it, and you're going to get it out of your house so that your home is clean.
You know what I like to call it, Debbie? The white sock test.
Yes.
Walk around your house in white athletic socks and then look at the bottom of your feet after about an hour and see if there's a difference. Now, there is the entire floor. I vacuumed the entire floor. Let's come down here and empty the bin. If anything was hiding in that floor, we're going to see it come out on this blue paper. Here we go. Well, hello. That was hiding in the hardwood floor. Now, admittedly, some of that was the flour from the preceding demonstration, but certainly not all of it. That mess is what your Dyson V8 Absolute was able to trap. That mess is the kind of thing that you and your family are now not sitting in and playing in. I often say, if you've just moved into a new home, it's this camera with the red light, not the fan over here, it's this camera. Okay, thanks. If you move into a new home, but it was lived in by someone else before you, they're going to tell you they cleaned it, right? Or an apartment the same way. Please vacuum those carpets before you sit on them or put your precious pets and family members on them. If you were to sit down with your little toddler and play a game in the floor, could you be convinced that it's clean? Not until you use the Dyson V8 will you know that it's deep down clean. And anything else, you're just sitting and playing in someone else's dirt. Now, this fluffy head that we just showed you is a $149 value by itself. We're including that today in your today's special value. Now, every Sunday, they go pretty much the same. I do 3 hours in the kitchen with David, and then an hour dedicated to whatever our today's special value is for that particular day. So a lot of you are tuning in now because you finished with lunch, probably gotten dishes put away, kids are starting